Hello, kindergartners. Boy, I'm really excited about today's songs. Hey, I want to show you something here. This man here, it's the same person as this person and this person. These are all different pictures of a man named Raffi. And Raffi grew up here in Egypt. This is where he was born, in this place that has these giant triangles that we call pyramids. Would you please say pyramid with me? Say pyramid. Try it again. Ready? Pyramid. And now say Egypt. Say Egypt. That's how it's spelled. Egypt. So this man here, Raffi, was born in Egypt, and he moved to just a place just 1 hour drive from here. He moved to Toronto. Maybe some of you have been to Toronto. And Raffi is the man who wrote and sang the song, I Wonder If I'm Growing. That was the first song that he ever wrote for children. I wonder if I'm growing. So I think we should sing that song today. Well, since we're talking about this Canadian musician named Raffi, I thought I would show you how I learned about Raffi. Guess what? You see that there? That's probably the first record that I ever owned. Well, I didn't really own it. My sister and I shared this record. And look right up there. You see that word? You know what that says? That says Cooper. Guess who wrote that word? Was not me. Was not my sister. It was our mom. And she wrote it there when I was younger than you are now. You should meet my sister sometime. Her name's Marta. She's super nice. You'd like her. But look, long before people listened to music on their telephones, we used to listen to music on these round circles called a record album. Let me show you. This is my record player. And I put the record on just like that. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Guess what we'll listen to right now. See if you recognize this.
And I wonder if I'm growing. I wonder if I'm growing. My mom says yes, I'm growing. But it's
hard for me to see. So that's how I learned about this song. Now, we've got another great song. Another one you might recognize right here.
I've been up and down in my little red wagon. Won't you be my darling? One wheel's off and the axle's broken.
One wheel's off and the axle's broken. One wheel's off and the axle's broken. Won't you be my darling?
Laura's gonna fix it with her fire.
Now, there's something else I want to show you about this. Do you see that name right there? That name says Ken Whiteley. Ken Whiteley. And folks, Ken Whiteley is from right here in Guelph. He's a really nice man. I've met him 4 or 5 times. He looks a little bit like Santa Claus, actually, and he is a wonderful musician. By the way, anytime you hear someone say musician, it means someone who plays music. It's kind of like anytime you hear someone say magician, it's someone who does magic. Well, Ken Whiteley is a wonderful musician from here in Guelph, and he played right on this record with Raffi. Well, let's get on to some singing. Well, now is our chance to sing together. So we'll begin with I Wonder If I'm Growing. And if you remember the words, This one is about the child who feels like growing up is taking a really long time, which it does. But they didn't even notice that they were growing, right? The mom says, "Come and eat your sandwich, it will make you grow up tall." And the child thinks, "Yeah, but when I eat my sandwich, I'm hardly bigger at all." And then the next verse, remember the mom says, "Wash your hands now, and then you may go and play." And the child says, "Hey, I can reach the tap now for the very first time." And it happened today. All right, sing with me if you can. Here we go. I wonder if I'm growing. I wonder if I'm growing. My mom says, yes, I'm growing, but it's hard for me to see. My mom says, eat your sandwich, it will make you grow up tall. But when I eat my sandwich, I'm hardly bigger at all. So I wonder if I'm growing. I wonder if I'm growing. My mom says, yes, I'm growing, but it's hard for me to see. My mom says, wash your hands now, and then you may go and play. Hey, I can reach the tap now for the very first time today. So I think I must be growing. I think I must be growing. My mom says, yes, I'm growing. And now I know it's true. Oh, very nice. I love that song. I love that song. Maybe someday I'll grow a little taller. That wouldn't be so bad. Okay, well, here's one of my favorite ones. You know how this one goes. Bumping up and down in my little red wagon, bumping up and down in my little red wagon, bumping up and down in my little red wagon. Won't you be my darling? Now, remember what happens. The axle breaks. The axle. Please say axle. It's like saying axe, and then you put an L on it. Axle. Now, one wheel is off, and the axle is broken. One wheel's off, and the axle's broken. One wheel's off, and the axle's broken. One wheel's off, and the axle's broken. Won't you be my darling? Take it into town so we can fix it. See if your mouth will say that. It's fast. Take it into town so we can fix it. 1, 2, ready, and go. Take it into town so we can fix it. Take it into town so we can fix it. Take it into town so we can fix it. Won't you be my darling? Now, we don't have very many people here. It's just me. So you might have to help me out with something. Although I can't really hear you because this is a movie. But imagine if we had somebody named Toby. And maybe Toby wants to fix this broken wagon with a hammer. Try it with me. You know how the verse would go. How would it go? Toby is going to fix it with his hammer. Let's give it a try. Ready, go. Well, Toby's gonna fix it with his hammer. Toby's going to fix it with his hammer. Toby's going to fix it with his hammer. Won't you be my darling? All right, now, what if we had a girl named Sherry? And what if Sherry wanted to fix it with a screwdriver. Now, do you know the actions? Look, this is a screwdriver. It's kind of like turning a key. That's a screwdriver. Think about what the action for a hammer would be. That's right, like you're knocking down some nails. You're banging them in with your hammer. Show me the action for a screwdriver, and if the girl's name is Sherry, how will the verse go? That's right. Sherry's going to fix it with a screwdriver. Now that's a lot of words, so you have to get it right in there. Sherry's going to fix it with a screwdriver. Try that with me. Ready? Sherry's going to fix it with a screwdriver. That's a tough one. Let's give it a go. Sherry's gonna fix it with a screwdriver. Sherry's gonna fix it with a screwdriver. Sherry's gonna fix it with a screwdriver. Won't you be my darling? Now, that wagon, that's a tough one to fix. Now, we need someone else. Maybe there's somebody out there named Khalid. And maybe Khalid will fix this red wagon with some bubble gum. Here we go. How will the verse go? You've got it. Khalid is going to fix it with some bubble gum. Try and get your mouth to say that. And the name is Khalid. Ready? Say it now. Ready? Khalid is going to fix it with some bubble gum. 1, 2, ready. And Khalid is going to fix it with some bubble gum. Khalid is going to fix it with some bubble gum. Khalid is going to fix it with some bubble gum. Won't you be my darling? Now, we've got one last verse to sing. And maybe we have a young girl named Taz. And maybe Taz will fix it with an ice cream cone. How about that? So how will the verse go? It goes like this. Taz is going to fix it with an ice cream cone. Taz is going to fix it with an ice cream cone. That's fast. Let's try it. 1, 2, ready. And Taz is going to fix it with an ice cream cone. Taz is going to fix it with an ice cream cone. Taz is going to fix it with an ice cream cone. Won't you be my darling? And since that was the last verse, let's go back to the first verse for one more round of fun. And we'll go bumping up and down in my little red wagon, bumping up and down in my little red wagon, bumping up and down in my little red wagon. Won't you be my darling? Hands out, hands out. Give some jazz hands. Make your hands shake at the end of your arms. Very nice. Kindergartners, I hope that you have a wonderful week and that you get out and enjoy some of this beautiful, beautiful sunshine. Take care.